Okay, hey,
GC Boxing Legend Podcast. 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 Home of the champion.
The Second Wind Sports Media and DMV Boxing Legend would like to introduce to you our new sponsor. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, El Paso Mexican Restaurant, located at 6151 Richmond Highway, Alexandria, Virginia. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, we have El Paso Mexican Restaurant. Also, if you're looking to pregame every fight night, amateur or pros, come out to El Paso Restaurant. They will guarantee you a discount. All you have to do is say you that DMV Boxing Legend and the Second Wind Sports Media sent you, you will get a discount.
damn, Chop done disappeared on the jump.
No, I'm right here.
There you go.
Hold on, I told you he need his glasses, man.
Nah, Joseph Blackwell, it must be the service in here where I'm at. That's what it is.
I think you've been smoking too much.
I don't indulge. I don't indulge. I see that.
We can't hear you, Rashid.
Rashid ain't talking, is he? Just looking.
He's talking. We can't hear him.
Yeah, I can't hear him at all.
I don't hear him neither.
Having technical difficulties on the set.
Yeah, I don't hear him. Well, we're gonna move on until he can be able to catch up with us. Today, coming from DC Boxing Legends, we have 4 gentlemen came by different paths to the boxing community. The boxing fraternity brothers. We have the Hit Squad. In the event, we have Sean Johnson. We have James Baker. We have Chop DeMarcus CORLEY. And we have VINSON, aka Adam. Today we are here to get some history of some of the most finest groups of teams that was put together in the DC Boxing Legend era. Starting out, these gentlemen got some wild stories, but we cannot play it all like that, but we're going to keep it clean today. And we're going to go along with James Baker. And how do y'all come up with the group, and how did it form?
Oh man, damn. Who want to?
Sean, you want to take it?
I can say. We can't. We all. I came over Ben and Pop. Sean was already at Ben and Pop.
Mm-hmm.
I came over there a little later because Kenilworth ain't. They was out. Bullshitting on the training times and stuff like that. So I needed somewhere to train. So I said, I'm going to go over to Bennett Park. I think we just came back from Marquette, Michigan or something like that.
Okay.
And after that, Chop was about to fight. I think you was fighting Dwayne Peoples. I think you fought him. You was outside.
Right in the gym.
Yeah, you was about to fight him. And I was like, man, if you come over there with us, we can train every day.
Yeah.
And then Sean and Adam had a real good relationship, and one thing led to another. We was all in one spot training, and got a good spawn with all amongst each other. It was like iron sharper iron, steel sharper steel.
Right.
We was all.
Sean whooped my motherfucking ass. That's how we got.
What Adam say?
I probably was like.
Adams was the ladies' man out
He
there.
was the youngest. Sean, Adam was the baby.
That nigga was a
Adam
grown
was
man.
the baby boy, man,
Me
and
with all that shit.
you know, we just all showed each other love, man. We was tighter than 10 toes in one sock, man. You hear what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
Man, the stories, man, and I'm just saying, we just jailed, man, like we've been around each other for the longest. I remember getting eliminated and by Lil Doogie and all them made it, so I had to stay home or whatever. And I told my man Baker when I talked to him and he came back, I said, man, that ain't happening again. And once, you know, we all got that torch of success, man, it was just something that I feel like we all grew from. Like, you know what I mean? If one didn't go, you know, we try to show up for the other one. Because it's been a couple of times that Adam been on international bouts, ain't get to go to the nationals because he was on the international duel. Chop it shit. It happened with Baker, it happened with myself. So but some of them stories, man, you know, I like for my man Adam and Chop to give they situation or how everything went down, but man, couldn't ask for a group of brothers, man, that and all are still tight like that to this day. We may not see each other, but you know, if it's a need basis, we always show up for each other.
That's right.
Yeah, that's true.
Good. That's good. Could each one of y'all tell me a story? Each one of y'all, how do you got into boxing? What led you into boxing, and what drove you to boxing? How did you get there?
I want to hear Chop's story on this one because I remember it. I just want to hear him tell it.
Me born and raised in Kenilworth as a little kid, 10 years old. I went down to the rec center and they was in there practicing, and I looked in there and watched them. And the coach at that time was Kenny Mallard. He was like, "You want to box?" And I was like, "No." I said, "For what?" He said, "Well, boxing, you win trophies." I said, "Well, I know how to fight. I don't need to learn how to box. I know how to fight." He said, "Well, boxing is different. It's a sport. You win trophies." And they would play basketball and play football. And I was like, "Man, I can't play no ball. I'm too short. I couldn't dribble. And then I'm left-handed. I didn't know how to shoot right." They're like, "Well, ask your mother, can you box, and we'll give you a permission slip." So I asked my mother, "Can I box?" She said, "No." I was like, "Why?" She's like, "You got asthma. You're not allowed to box. You get hit in your chest and have an asthma attack." So me disobeying her, I'm down there practicing. And then when it's time for the silver glove tournament to come up, I had to get the permission slip signed. And then I begged her and I asked her again. She said, "I told your ass no, duck." And I was like, "Mom, I've been practicing. I'm good. I got a fight coming up." She said, "Well, if your ass lose, you can't fight no more." So I had to fight hard my first amateur fight. I won, and she said, "Okay, you can fight."
That's what's happening. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Adam?
How I got
How you
started?
started? Yeah.
Shit, I started. I was like 8, 9 years old. It was like a group of 5 or 4. Me, my cousin Anthony Lee, his brother Terrence Lee, D'Angelo Jackson, uh, his brother Tom Jackson, and their little brother Marvin. But we used to all walk down to Elliott Rec and train with him. But I mean, I was the littlest, so my mother, man, they was always strict on me, man. So I was in Catholic school and shit, so they ain't really want me to fight, man. You know. But I went down there. Actually I snuck behind them one day and followed them down there because I couldn't go, and I went in there and I was a natural, man. You know, and but I remember coming back home and trying to fight because back then you had to get that ABF book and my mom, she was like, "Nah." So everybody else had fought. I think it took maybe like a year before I even got the fight, man. But my father said, "Man, let that boy fight." So you know, I won and just kept winning. And they realized that I was good at it. So you know, but my mother, I can honestly say that she was my biggest fan, but I can say that she never really liked to see me fight. Like she'd come and have her head down the whole time and shit, you know. But that was my biggest fan, like my biggest supporter. Her and my dad, man.
Mm-hmm. No, man, that's very special, man. Finding your way through the ring. What about you, James? How you get started, and what drove you to get into the ring?
Well, my father had me taking karate, right?
Uh-huh.
My father had me taking karate, and we was going over Highland for karate practice, and they had a gym over there.
Mm-hmm.
I always, when my older brother and my cousin, they box.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever they try to run, I try to follow them, whatever. But long story short, karate is, they had stopped having karate. Karate had got shut down for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So Highland was a little too far for me to be going because I lived over Mayfair. My father
Mm-hmm.
he wasn't going to take me over there. So I ain't know Kenilworth had a gym. When I seen everybody over Kenilworth was in the gym training and practicing and stuff. I was like, oh shit, let me, come over here and check it out. But here's the funny part. Me and Chop was in junior high together. He
Mm-hmm.
might not remember this. This was a long time ago. He had a little girlfriend. I was fucking with her. My man called me to the back. I was like,
I hit
dang, what the
you.
fuck? Yeah, you hit me. I forgot the little broad. Now, you know who I'm talking about, too. She lived around Mayfair. I forgot her name. But he hit me to the body, and Chop, everybody knew he boxed. So I was like, man, I ain't fucking with Shorty, too. He might be short, but he can fight. So I'm gonna fuck with him. But I started
Fuck
training.
off.
I said, right after that, I said, man, I'm gonna go my ass in the gym and see what I could do. And that was it. I started going to the gym.
Oh, good, good,
So
good, good.
hold on. So now that's why you throw the motherfucking right hands and mess my nose up, huh?
So it all comes
That's why
about
nah,
the gift
nah,
that
that
keeps
wasn't it.
it took you this long to tell me that's why you was doing that to me when we spar.
Nah, it wasn't like
man.
that.
You had
Yes,
the
it
man
was.
woman,
Nah,
man.
man.
Your ass was strong as shit. I mean, you got that size on him. I was like, God damn, this motherfucker big as shit. Yeah, because he was small. Chop was smaller than her. He was like 85. I'm like 100. And then he took a break. Next thing you know, he was like 140. I was like, what the fuck? How the fuck you get this big?
Damn,
Yeah, we
damn.
been doing them. We all of us migrated over to Bennett Park with Vest.
Uh-huh.
We just start making the magic happen over that joint. It was a lot
Right,
of good times over that joint.
right.
Man,
Yeah,
man.
some of the most decorated fighters of our era. A lot of accomplishment. Um, any of y'all could be in the top five at any given moment. One, two, three, four, five. Y'all fought a lot of future title holders and represent the city very well. And in the future Hall of Fame for the amateur boxing. That's a great accomplishment. How do y'all feel about being inducted to the Hall of Fame for the amateur boxing? That's a high level right there that every fighter's not going to be privileged to have that on top of what y'all have done already. Let's talk about that.
Dang, I don't know. That's a my own.
Well, I remember the night that me and Baker got it inducted on the same card. And
Mm-hmm.
that night I wound up getting a sinus infection. So Baker wound up accepting the award, my award on my behalf or whatever. But man, to have all us, man, I think for all us to get in more to me than any accomplishment that I ever accomplished in boxing, because I had my brothers with me. So
Mm-hmm.
that was the most that's mostly what I'm proud of. That's my most proud moment.
I wish we'd all
'Cause
got in it together. Like if they'd put us all in that joint at one time, that would have been a beautiful moment right there.
but that
Mm-hmm.
was the plan from what I heard, but they didn't have everybody address.
Mm.
You know, so and that alone when Adam beat Ching, man, I was so proud of Adam when we beat Lil Ching. No disrespect to the brother, hell of a
Right,
fighter,
right.
but you know,
Yeah, I
um,
got a picture. I still got that picture when we was in his corner. And I
we
was,
we I mean we went in the dungeon for that fight. Like that was some of the best work for all of us. With Adam had to spar me, Baker, and Chop Chop. Man, hey, listen, you couldn't tell me. I remember my woman came up the gym and me and Adam was sparring. He was so sharp. When I got home, my woman said, "Man, you let that dude whoop your ass." I mean, excuse my language, but anyway, you know, the sacrifices we made for each other, man. If I can do it all over again, I didn't know the time would just pass us by like that. You know, it almost seemed like we had forever to do that, man. And again, them my brothers for life. I don't care what they do. I'm with them 1,000%.
Right or wrong, Islam, right or wrong.
That's right.
So like for me though, right, I was the last one to come, and I was.
And we had some good times. And Rashid, even though we went on a trip or two together, man. But Rashid know, like, for us now, like towards the groups that's now coming up, everybody taking stuff so serious, man. We had a lot of fun on them trips, man.
Yes, indeed.
You know, we had a lot of fun. I cherished the experiences we had, man. And like I said, man, couldn't do it with a better group of dudes, man. I can't really say much more on that.
Yes, indeed.
We had so much fun, man. So much fun. Then we had a funny coach, man. I think that made man, I miss him, man. And this summer, man, if why I got all y'all together, man, I like for all us to get over to that man grave site, man, and see him, man, just chop it up, because he was like a father to me, man.
I'm with it.
Let me know the date.
Yeah, I'm with
already here.
I'm already.
He's a great coach.
Yeah,
I had a lot of accomplishment amongst you all. A lot of great accomplishments. No one can take away from you. We had different groups. We just did the Hillcrest. They don't call themselves the Hit Squad, but they call themselves something untouchable or something. But it's
what was it? The Fab Five.
Yes, right, five. And it's always good because boxing saved a lot of us. You know, it saved a lot of us because it's almost like you can't be in and out of it. You got to be dedicated, or you're not going to make it as far as you can. But to make the sacrifice and come in, you know, to be great for a long time, it takes a lot of discipline to be great for a long time. Not for one fight, but overall to keep going and keep going and keep going, no matter how steep the competition is, to keep going. That takes a lot of great performance and a lot of hard work, self-belief, a lot of worldly sacrifice. It takes a lot of that to get in the ring to even chance getting hit. And boxing is a hit sport. It's a hurt sport. It's not a gentleman's sport, but it's a very dangerous sport. And all of y'all had at least, y'all also went pro. All of y'all went pro. And Chop in the group, we have a world title holder, had quite a few belts. A guy that did it his way, very decorated and self-promoted and did it this way, and a world champion. To be a world champion, it's not an easy task to be a world champion. That is a great accomplishment as well. All of y'all did different things in different ways and very impacted. So a lot of people still talking about y'all to this day. The impact that y'all made in the sport, the contribution, the boxing fraternity. It's going to be hard to forget y'all because y'all were always in the forefront of things, doing it y'all way. And it's almost like y'all had like a little private school over there, man. Everybody else had a public school. Y'all had like a little private school. The in crowd, you know, going in there, and had a lot of wars, a lot of wars with y'all. Great competition. You know, we getting older. We see how it all panned out. Great competition and stuff like that. Baker then, great competition. Great workman. I call him the Tom Brady of the boxing because he figured out a way how to win. Some way, somehow, he will find a way to win in the end. Even if he's down, he'll sneak a way to get in there and to get it done and do the job at all costs. Then we have Adam making the Olympics as well. That's something that we haven't medaled in so long. Kind of save the tradition, especially in the DMV area. We have him, Sean. All of y'all traveled, well respected amongst our peers. Different fighters to this day still remember y'all all over the United States and different coaches and things of that nature. So I commend all of y'all, taking and it was a great experience to be with all of y'all, seeing the in and out and gaining respect amongst our peers. Great opportunity. Boxing was a great thing for me as well. It was a great opportunity for y'all. Y'all took advantage of it. Rashid as well. They took advantage of boxing. Boxing is something that gives you the edge over a lot of things. You know how to fight correctly. You know how to take care of yourself. And people that can fight don't normally start fight. It's the people that can't fight is the one always kind of wreck all the time. It's not the men that know how to fight correctly, but it's the men that don't know how to fight is the one that put on a lot of acting and show. And y'all always gonna remember. Y'all always gonna remember because y'all put in the necessary work and whatever it took, y'all helped one another to get over the hump. So, it was a great experience to see you all. And everybody getting older, just to even look at y'all and say, damn, you can't even remember that you did all these things like that without flexing and have to rub some being gay on you right about now.
No Diddy.
Yeah.
Nah,
That is awesome,
man, my boxing career, man, I owe it to these guys, man, because.
And for the record, man, Adam is the last Olympian who
Hey,
medaled
Sean, you
from
don't be hearing
DC,
me when I be
from
talking?
from the DMV. He's the last Olympian. 24 years, baby. That's right. 24 years. Nobody
It's a
else has
long
medaled
time.
since little bruh medaled.
Hey, Sean.
You know what I mean? He deserved everything, man. Like I said. And again, that's a big accomplishment, man. And I've learned that at the Clarence Vinson Day, man. I got to thinking it's been 24 years.
24 years, yeah, it's a long run.
Yeah, that's a long run.
It's a long run.
Hey, can y'all hear me though?
Yeah.
Hey, look. But now I got to look. I wouldn't accomplish nothing without these guys, man. Only because I was good, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't had no discipline.
Right.
It wasn't until I met Sean. But Sean initiated that with an ass whooping. And I was like 12, 13 years old. That nigga put that shit on my head, man. I thought I was in Batman. You know how them jokes be going boom, pow, bing. Put all that shit, man. And I was like, man, I'm gonna get this nigga, man. But I was like 13. That nigga ain't care, man. And then he said, yeah, Sean, you gonna be all right, man. You know what I'm saying? And then the nigga beat my ass, and then he picked me up every day and took me running. I ain't like to run. He came pick me up every night. And so it took me to get over there to understand what discipline was. I was just winning off of pure talent. But once I got with them, it elevated. You know what I'm saying? Then I was around all bad motherfuckers. So I couldn't do nothing but get better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had to raise the bar. And all them was older than me anyway. You know what I'm saying? I was the baby, but them dudes instilled so much in me that when I went to like nationals and internationals, I ain't think they could whoop me anyway.
That's right.
And I already had that confidence because I already knew that they was already fighting nationally and international. And like I said, when I came to them, that was my first open fight. My first open class fight was with them. And I stuck with them. I had actually started training with Gary. But I wound up coming to them when I turned open.
Right.
Yeah. But I owe, man, everything I did, man, to them, man. You know, they elevated my game.
Yeah, they. I seen the change in you. You know, you was always talented. Like you say, you got over there with Sean. But Sean said you want to get in shape. You want to run. You want to put this work in, man. Running. That gave you the edge. Then that made you a very colorful, decorated fighter, man. When you got over there, you elevated, and you start really seeing the whole full picture of this boxing thing, how great it can become, and all that you can chase to get. At that time, um, we just seen you like you were cut above once you transform, and that's what it's like. And that's boxing is life. The same thing you apply in the ring, you have to apply it to real life. You have to apply boxing to real life, and it's all go hand in hand. What boxing can do, even though you may not realize what boxing has done for you, it has done a lot for us all that you are not aware that subconsciously it's done something to you. It give you the edge, some kind of way, some kind of how it give you the edge in life, you know. And it's still in you. Once you're a fighter, you're always a fighter. It never goes away. That never leaves you. So the sacrifice, all of y'all great men. And also, my co-host Rashi, I like to thank Rashi as well because Rashi, uh, when the DC Boston Labs were put down, he picked it back up. And this is a very historical moment. This is a moment for all of the DMV and the DC boxing to come up on this platform to have a voice, let people see you. You know, this is history in the making. Somebody always see this, man. They can always think about y'all, think about us, think about the fighters. Everybody get their turn to come on here, a boxing historian, to do this. This is great, and we have to respect somebody that glove up that's doing this. Not a casual fan, but somebody that participated and put the sweat, blood, tears inside of something that's our. This is our platform. It's not Rashid platform. This is our platform, and he give us the voice. He give us the voice. He give us the history, and this is firsthand knowledge, firsthand history. They come on here to talk to you guys. This is great. This gives us goosebumps to play this thing through our head over and over again. To see you all living and you're still in effect right now to this day that we can pick the phone up and call each last one of you and your accomplishment. No one can take your accomplishment away from you. This is great. You know, all you guys today is about y'all. You know, chop chop. I remember when coming in and I was novice. I just started fighting from Midtown. I used to fight at round one and everything, and I used to see Chop fighting at round one and James Baker. I remember I was a novice. I think I had like 2 or 3 fights, and I seen James Baker fighting Ernesto. Um, I think Sean had stepped away from
Straight.
boxing for a while, but this been it's been a great journey.
Okay.
It's been a great
All right.
journey to see y'all and
See you
all
tomorrow.
the accomplishment. Y'all had some of the greatest accomplishment in the boxing in our era. Before people, because most people it's an individual thing. Most people do it as an individual. To do it as a whole, and y'all fought some of these guys. Y'all fought a has been world champions afterward later on in life. Share Ring, man. Share Ring. I looked on TV one year and I seen Chop in the '96 fighting. I think Fernando Vargas.
Yeah,
Um,
we was there.
I seen
You
Gary.
remember that shit?
I see all of y'all, man. You know, James Baker, no more than 1 or 2 or 3 in the nation at a time. Rank, Sean had a lot of knockout power, like 83% knockout ratio. Sean was putting them down. I remember we went to Canada. We went to Canada and Chop, and I went to Canada with Chop and Sean. It was knockout the first night. It was knocking them out, man. Them guys were clipping them. Y'all was clipping them guys, man. Like we had a great times, man. And this is very. While she hooked us up, I said I want to do the interview. I'm glad to see you all, man. This is fantastic. to be amongst you brothers, the boxing fraternity, Rashid for staying with the
Is he
channel.
still on with Rashid? That I ain't heard him.
I'm right here. I ain't want to. Dow in the flow, man. I'm gonna let him flow. Then I'm gonna come in.
Hey, Daoud, man, what you doing? An autobiography? God damn. Hey, man, I'm trying to hear this nigga chop talk, man. God damn.
Hey, chop ass. Chop down again. Come on,
You summed all our life up, man. I ain't got shit to tell about me, man. Hey, you a bad motherfucker.
No, but you know what? I do got a question for Chop, man.
I'm here.
When you fought Floyd Mayweather, right?
Yeah.
Man, tell me about that time when he was talking that trash about your teammate, you and your team. He was like, I'm gonna do this to your teammate. What was going through your head during that moment? Because I remember you discussing that since y'all on here as the Hit Squad, and I know that was he was trying to get under your skin with that. Talk about that.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, he was talking shit. Yeah, I beat your man. I beat your best friend, James Baker. I said, yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm gonna get your ass though. I said, I'm gonna get you for him.
Right.
So he just wanted to throw it in my face to try to get me out of my game, but man, I wanted to knock that motherfucking nigga out.
Yeah, you did, man. You clipped him, man.
You clipped him. You almost had him.
You almost had him out here, man.
And you know what's crazy is though, all three of y'all fought him though.
Yeah.
3 out of the 4 fought him.
Yeah, I fought him first, Baker fought him second, Chop fought him third.
Yeah.
You see, Adam probably would have fought him too if he would have stayed, if Floyd would have stuck around a little longer, you know what I'm saying?
At 119, probably.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't have did. So, hey, Sean, how was that experience when you had to face him, Sean?
It was a good experience, man. Can't take nothing from the man. Hell of a fighter. He don't just fight you. He's one of the best ever faced as far as thinking, positioning himself, being methodical about what he gonna throw, how he gonna try to hit you. Number one trash talker. I gotta give him number one trash talk of all time.
He vicious.
You know, so not to the point where it's disrespectful, but it's like you said, Rashid, he know how to get under your skin where you want to get disrespectful.
Right.
You know, so again, man, shout out to Floyd, man, and everything he done, you know, in his career. He pretty much had a hell of a career. And for me, I was just honored to share the ring with him. I ain't get the decision, but however, it was a beautiful experience for me.
Yes, indeed.
Right.
James.
Yeah.
When we was in Cleveland, it seemed like he was excited that you wasn't there.
For real.
Like
that was funny.
Excited that you wasn't there, man. How was
I was
it
supposed
for you,
to be there.
Because some reason made you not go. I think you already was focused.
Yeah, I think I had already got my spot. I won the Eastern Trial, so there wasn't no need for me to go.
That's right. That's what it was.
It was at large.
And Adam, when you won that box off to qualify yourself in the 2000 Olympics, any of these brothers you called up, or was any of the brothers, were you able to call any of the brothers on the Hit Squad and be like, man, I just did it, man, you know what I'm saying? How was that when you called the brothers and let them know you made it through?
Shit, they knew. Hey, I think they was hitting me. Shit, I ain't get to call them. They already knew.
They already was here. That's okay.
Hey, but you know
we
what,
was already tuned in, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We wasn't there physically, but we was all there spiritually.
Right, I dig it.
I think now you know I first met Floyd with them, right?
Right.
Championship.
That's your phone.
And he was a shit talking motherfucker, right?
Right.
But I don't think he the number one shit talking motherfucker. I think the number one shit talking motherfucker was Anthony Stewart, man.
Anthony Stewart.
Yeah.
Stu Dog.
Hey,
Stu Dog.
Motherfucker Ricardo was vicious too, though, man.
yeah, but that nigga Anthony Stewart, man, he gonna take the whole room, man.
No, for real.
I don't give a fuck who in that motherfucker.
Right. Damn.
Hey, Sean.
Stu Dog.
Sean.
Is he still on here? Sean might not be on here
I
no.
don't know where
No,
y'all
Yes,
go
he is.
ahead.
Hey, you tell him about Anthony Stewart,
Gotta
man.
give you an 8 count, babe.
Sean,
I mean, can you
hear
hear
me?
me?
Yeah, what's the word?
I say tell him about Anthony Stewart for shit talking.
You remember Stu? I know you remember him from
Oh,
Chicago.
me?
Yeah, big feet
Yeah,
ass
yeah, I
joker.
remember Anthony Stewart. Man, he
Big ass
told
feet.
one dude, man, I'm going to get in your ass like a thong.
Oh.
I know Adam remember that. Remember they had the fight and Stewart seen him in the hallway. He said, yeah, good luck tomorrow, because I'm going to be in your ass like a thong.
That's crazy, Joe. That's some wild shit.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, man.
But
Some funny times, man. Some
Yeah,
funny
man.
times.
You know one thing about y'all squad that stood out the most was iron sharpening iron. All of y'all guys was always ranked, and always was in the nationals representing the PVA DC boxing to the fullest.
Yeah.
I'm going to go into this to discussion, get y'all opinions on the fights this upcoming major fight between one of the homies and fighting one of the brothers from Baltimore, Tank and versus Bernard.
You mean
Lamont
Lamar
Roach.
Roach?
Lamont Roach.
You about to say Bernard Roach?
I'm thinking of the I'm thinking of the
Yeah, may he rest in peace.
Rest in
Yeah,
power. That's the
rest in
one I
peace,
knew
Roach.
personally. We all knew him personally for a long time.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
buddy.
But Lamont Roach and versus Javante Tank Davis. I'm gonna get y'all opinion later, but right now I want to know what was y'all most memorable moments in the Nationals or
I'm gonna say
the
Dallas. We went to Dallas, so y'all got caught shooting dice in the dressing room. I mean, in the bedroom now. Yeah, you don't remember that? Them vets stepped out. Them niggas had like 100 niggas in a row shooting dice.
Oh shit. That had to be
Chop.
Adam and Sean right there.
No, that was
Adam.
Chop.
It was Chop and
Yo,
Sean.
Chop used to, I ain't know Chop was gambling.
Shit, yeah, that nigga was a gambling motherfucker.
Damn.
Well, gamble his ass off.
Wow.
I wasn't with them then.
My memorable most moment is to see all my brothers. We was all ranked at the same time. I didn't give a fuck who was placed what. To see
Right.
our whole mob in the record books. There was, I think, did it for me.
That's
And
what's up.
Chop and Baker and myself. When we got to that level, man, it was just up from there for me. That was my biggest, my most prized moment with my fellas, man, to accomplish something with the dudes that you care so much about. Did it for me. That I would say that was mine.
You know, that's what stand out the most about y'all, man, is you know, I've interviewed other teams and other groups. Everybody was good fighters. But you guys were more the elite level. And they mentioned that the guys from the Hillcrest month said they looked up to y'all and how elite you guys was and how you and the accomplishments showed, man, always ranked in the top 4 no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Sean, you've always like in the top 1 or 2 every time, you know what I'm saying? But always y'all was always ranked in the top level. And of course, Adam was ranked number 1 for most of the time of his open career. You know what I'm saying? So, but to be have a squad like that, I consider you guys one of the top teams of PVA history. You know, so I'm talking about in terms of accomplishment all together collectively on the same team. Olympic, national champions, international champions, and a world champion to have amongst you guys. It don't get no better than the Hit Squad. And if it was a DC Boxing Legend Award, you guys would be the team of all times, in my opinion.
And damn.
That's what's
And
up.
Hands
I
down.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
damn.
y'all be the team of all times collectively. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know some people, Corey, you know it's gonna be some jokers gonna be, but we'll have a debate on that too if it's necessary. You know, with someone want to dispute that, but
It ain't no dispute.
it can't be disputed.
Hands down, because it ain't just, it's hard to get one person ranked.
One
And
person.
our whole gym was ranked. We was all going on international bouts, never all together. We all stayed moving around. We was respected on that circuit. No disrespect to nobody.
Right.
You know, we pushed each other to not only win tournaments, we got to the point we started betting on the knockouts. And I
Right.
know all y'all remember that.
Showing up.
So
Yeah.
for Adam to put heat on me, he go out there and knock somebody out in the second round, you know, and you got to still try to win but get the knockout. So I think the cohesiveness between us as a group, man, we didn't put a lot of pressure on each other, but we also gave each other, helped each other with confidence, you know,
Right.
overcoming a lot of things, man. And like
Yeah.
I said, I did it with dudes that, man, we laugh, we joke. We ain't really have a lot of bad times. Of course, for me, you know, the only tragedy, like when one of our teammates lost a parent or something, and
Yeah.
because you know, me and Adam mother was really tight. She always used to whisper in my ear, "Man, look out for my baby," and I was like, "I got him, ma."
Yes,
You
it
know what I
is.
mean? So just speaking on that, I miss her and I miss his dad, but I was closer to his mother. You
Yes,
know,
indeed.
so
Yes, indeed.
you know, shout out to that man. I know she looking down on him, man, and he doing a good job as a parent, a fighter, you
Mm-hmm.
know. So I always tell him, man, you know, we had a lot of private conversations because all us could have went another way.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna let everybody, you know, ponder about what I'm talking about on that,
Showing
but
up.
all us had, you know, but once we locked in, I'm talking about from I done seen all Baker kids born, uh, Baker seen my kids, you know, and
Yeah.
Chop kids, many. Chop got many. You already know how
Ain't no
Chop got that.
bullshit. You ain't lying. Nigga got a
To to
motherfucking basketball
to
team
have
over
to
that joint.
yeah, to have to be a voice to one another, significant other when things went not so good. I mean, you know, just hanging out, everything. So again, man, to do all that with a bunch of dudes, I can't complain about nothing.
Yes,
That's
indeed.
right.
Man, you
You know.
know the Hillcrest mob gave you your props too, Sean, personally. They talked about how you would always, when they get to the nationals, you always had uh guided, you know, let people know what to expect or what to look out for when they got there. So they'll be like, man, Sean be like, I remember firsthand it with you when I went to the nationals with you. So I know how it was. So they would just explain how, man, you know, and it was recommendations from a few of them that you can be definitely used now to help with a lot of the future, you know, with the national teams up to date. They don't understand your passion is more to it than just you want to just be upset with present boxing. They don't know that you was already a conductor of nationals for fighters. You know what I'm saying, for the DC team. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you never was claimed the captain, but you conducted yourself as a captain on most of them teams, man.
I thought he
Yeah,
was a captain. He was a
He was
captain on our joint when we
no,
went
so
to
I'm joining wasn't no captain. He just
on
was. He
Milwaukee.
just
We went to Milwaukee. Wasn't you the captain?
yeah.
okay.
I thought
In
so.
Milwaukee.
Okay, see,
And,
on ours, he wasn't the captain. He just claimed. You know, we already knew the position which Sean was. You know, so but man, I'm glad to been up under y'all guys because when y'all went to the Nationals and I had to go to the Nationals, I would ask questions. I ain't had no problem asking questions, man, how things was, man. And you definitely gave the youth something to look forward to. And I hopefully that the open class fighters of today are able to do the same for the juniors of, you know what I'm saying, of today and help them out and be able to give them guidance to help them go
and
to the
that's
next
what it
level.
should and that's what it should be about. Like I tell people, man, in order to make it in this business, ask Adam. Adam and Chop Chop made it further than me and Baker with this pro thing. In
Yeah.
every fight, people didn't cheer for the Murray fight. You dig what I'm saying? So when you give negative criticism to these fighters today, they take it as a form of hating. And then, you
Instead
know,
of
when
taking
the
it
fight
as
done,
a build up,
that's
right.
not
something to
good.
climb. Yeah.
You know, I've never been the type of person that will lie to nobody. So and like you said, Rashid, when even when we went away and we was together, you know, I tried to educate you as much as possible. I ain't trying to force feed you. I try to educate you as much as possible. Hey, look, Rashid, he gonna try to do this and do that. And you can judge from your experience from us being there together.
Man, it
what it
helped
was.
me, man. It helped me all the way because I was the and Floyd brought it to my attention when we went to and he was like the birth date was May 17th, the deadline to be able to qualify to fight in the gloves. My birthday was May 16th. He was like, man, you the youngest in the tournament.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I made it by 1 day. Damn, you know what I'm saying? So, but Sean kept guiding me. That was my first open tournament. Kept guiding me, telling me, man, look out. You ain't got to worry about making weight to championship. So that was a plus right there for me because, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn.
And Golden Gloves was a motherfucker. So you only had
that
no
thing
hands
was
fighting.
different. Right. It was different, man. It was different. It was a different experience.
I remember them jokers thought they was gonna play with Adam like that because Adam was a baby.
Right.
No
Adam was
bullshit. That nigga
scorching
was
jokers as
16,
a baby. You
17.
hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I used to always go out and talk trash about our baby. Or I said, you know, because I was a lot of friends with a lot of other guys that wasn't on our team from different cities.
Of course, yes, indeed.
And they was like, man, who going that one trail? I said, all I can tell you, bruh, you better be ready to show because our young gun, he ain't playing with none of y'all. And I used to remember getting Adam head, like, you know, I can't use the language that we would use now, but I just knew how to get in shorty head from spending quite a decent amount of time with him. Like a lot of people don't know, I would go get Adam in. Adam will run. He never ducked me, never complained.
That's what's
up. You know what I
up.
mean?
Yes,
he
indeed.
took, you know, and a lot of little things, like I said, but man, again, them were some of the best times in my life. And I didn't know the time was gonna go by that fast, but
man, what?
couldn't.
Damn. Yeah, because
Adam
was always the star-studded, the top notch of the J.O. mob, man. You know, always during our era. So
always.
I knew I didn't know I expected nothing but top level from him because he was always that. You know what I'm saying? He always had that the head movement, spins. He make you miss like crazy. I mean, when we fought, I'm like, damn, he was moving, he was elusive, you know what I'm saying? Out of all the guys I fought, he was the one that was doing most of the angles and spins, man. But definitely was a top-notch fighter, man. Yeah. James Baker, man, and Chop, Chop. One thing about Chop that I respected as a young man, Chop always saw himself as a world champion. Y'all remember Chop conducted himself as a world champion as an amateur fighter. He would come to with the outfits, the belts, and the ring walks. He already acted and put himself in that space as a world champion. Chop, did you feel as though you was already gonna become a world champion during those times?
I did feel like I was gonna be something, but I was just a kid, man. I just love to have fun and I like attention.
That nigga was I'm about to say he is attention freak.
when I seen Hector Camacho having fun with the skirts and shit, I said, oh, I'm gonna get me some skirts like that. And that's who I marked my style off of Hector Camacho with his ring attire.
Okay, I got you.
For a lot of bad outfits too.
And in coincidence, you end up fighting Hector Camacho Jr. You know what I'm saying?
No, he lost. We didn't fight.
He ain't fight. You fought Ishe. You fought Ishe.
He fought. He fought. Yeah, he might have fought him.
He beat Ishe. You didn't fight Hector.
Nah, Camacho lost. He lost.
Oh, he lost. Okay.
He fought Ishe Smith in the glove.
Yeah. He fought Chantel. Remember, he fought the Chantel.
Oh yeah, Chantel from St. Louis.
He fought Chantel from St. Louis.
Chantel beat Zab.
Yep.
Damn, yeah, he did.
Who did?
Chantel. He beat Zab and Hector Camacho.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Chantel, is he from what? Cleveland, right? Is that the one from
St.
Cleveland?
Louis.
Nah, he from St.
St.
Louis.
Louis. Okay.
Strong,
I'm
light
thinking of
skin. That man can fight.
what's
I
them
ain't
dudes'
like none
name?
of them.
What's them dudes' name? Two brothers, Terrence Shepard or
Peons
something.
and
Peons
LeSean.
and
Terrence and
LaShawn.
They from Cleveland, right? They from
Nah,
Cleveland,
they
LeSean.
right?
from
Nah, they from
Milwaukee. They
Milwaukee.
from
They from
Milwaukee. Okay, I
Wisconsin.
remember them. They was out there too. One of them fought my weight too out there.
Peons.
Yeah.
Peons was bad.
Yeah.
Them dudes was right,
Gold in
Joe.
the
Them
Goodwin
jokers
game.
was right, Joe. Yeah, they was right.
But LaShawn could fight too.
LaShawn, yeah,
national
that's the one. I remember them too. They was nice, man. Dudes
Yeah,
was nice,
LaChance
man.
was the 139. He fought chop weight. And
Okay.
Peons fought your weight.
For
The
my
brother
weight,
was
yeah.
named
He fought
Peons.
119.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
119.
then he moved up. He was in the gloves at 125.
He moved up 25.
125 for the gloves, he did. And what about that dude named Church Hill, something
Church
like that?
Churchwell. That's
Them
Baker.
used to crack.
Hey, remind me
strong
of
as
you,
shit.
man. But
Yeah,
you had
buddy,
better
he'll
skills
get your
than
ass
him.
together
Yeah,
with that
yeah,
That
yeah,
nigga
he
was
could
strong.
crack.
So I ain't gonna even hold.
Did you fight him? Did you
Yeah, I
fight
fought him
James?
twice. I still think I beat his ass. They gave it to him though.
Yeah, Slim could crack, Joe. Slim was knocking jokers out of
Yeah,
that
he had.
joint,
Yeah,
Joe.
I ain't gonna hold. He had that bottom line.
Man, and he hit me like a year ago, man. I talked to him about a year ago.
Oh, for real?
Oh, for real.
Yeah. I talked to him about a year ago.
Dang.
Shorty had that bottom line. I ain't gonna hold.
Yeah, Slim was knocking jokers out. Floyd was worried about him a little bit. Like, Floyd said, I'm gonna get him though.
Anybody in that 25 had to worry about him. He had that tank crack.
Showing up.
Yeah, he did.
He just ain't put it together like a tank, but he may even hit harder than
He
Shaw.
might have hit hard because every joker he fought up into, I think he lost in the semis.
They went night.
Yeah, he was going to sleep. He was getting them jokers up out.
He beat Jermaine. He beat Jermaine at 119 in the National. Yeah, that's when Jermaine lost to in the National.
Oh wow!
Shocked me because I ain't see that coming. When I heard that, I was shocked.
That's crazy.
I thought Jermaine was gonna get him.
You see how stacked boxing was back then, man. It wasn't to be played with back in them days, man. It wasn't no gifts. Well, nobody getting no gifts from the locals to the regionals to the nationals, man. Ain't no gift was given to nobody.
Yeah, because you had to qualify. It ain't
no qualifying now. That shit weak.
Just go.
Yeah, you can just go to that.
You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, that's crazy. That and we wonder why we didn't get anything this year. You know what I'm saying? Basically.
Hey, look.
And I don't know if y'all know, certain weight classes is not like 112 is not there no more. Or 125 not there no more.
That's crazy.
139 not there no more.
119.
So it's quite
I think it's 118 now.
141, 139, 141, I think.
What's y'all take on the fact that they no longer have a local regionals and nationals? How y'all feel about that?
I don't like it. They took the fun out of it.
Yeah.
It ain't no fun no more.
You said it's not no more?
It's no more just straight nationals now.
The ability to learn this game, man, I don't know.
That's not good.
They're gonna be without learning the game, without those elements.
Without those locals, yeah, exactly. And then that's what I be saying about getting involved into the sport. Like we need to probably get more involved into the administrative side of things, if anything, to fix some of that, because I don't like the fact that it ain't no locals. So that's the problem I have about this area. That's why everybody get on social media and talk shit to each other, because they ain't never got to fight each other.
Right.
But that's
how you ducking at home.
Exactly.
You know, I just think sometimes, like, damn, man, what if I had to fight that damn Adam?
Exactly.
You dig what I'm saying? You gotta think like that if you're a realist, man.
That's
like
real talk.
You know, in order to beat the best, you gotta think how like
man,
that.
You got to be like that.
Was one of the best.
Up, man.
You know, I'm just glad I never and my guys right here, they'll tell you, I never had to struggle to make weight. Never let nobody tell you, I don't care how old I got, I never had a problem with weight.
Right.
You probably can make weight now.
That was me struggling with that weight.
I can say for the record, I never thought your ass would be 180.
Hey, Sean.
No bullshit.
Man, you ain't wait. Hey, I know no James don't weigh no damn 180.
Shit, you better ask him again.
Me.
Hey, look.
Damn.
my first time to the Nationals.
Can I get some of them baby big back ribs?
Hey, my first time at the Nationals.
He my man over there. He didn't got a little chunky, but you know he working good, taking care of family. Chop shit. He dropping them 50-round clips like it ain't nothing.
Your ass big as shit.
Oh.
Man, Lamar,
Hey, look, my first time in the Nationals, right? This is my experience. I've never been out there. I'm going to Colorado. They talking about this egg. I'm like, man, I'm gonna be all right. Man, that nigga Baker fought, man. He was good as some motherfucker. Hey, look, he won the fight and everything, man. Next thing you know, that nigga was in the ring, legs cocked up in the air, man. Nigga Mo from Philly snatched all his teeth out his mouth to give him mouth to mouth, man. You remember that?
Oh shit!
Hey, come on,
man, that joint
wild
mean
as
up
shit.
there though. That Colorado,
tight sweatsuit on, he snatched them fronts out.
Yeah, buddy.
You remember that?
Yeah, buddy.
So James, so y'all went straight there, didn't get no time to get acclimated with the air, none of that shit, man.
We had like
we never did. I mean,
top.
that wasn't the time we been out there. That wasn't the first time I've been out there. I've been out there like 3 times.
Right,
That's just something that just happened.
My first time.
Man, it happens, man. Cause I was out there, man. I called my father, like, man, this shit ain't right out. Hey, Booby, man, this is the air, man. I can't even breathe. Everybody from the West Coast and all that, I ain't used to this. So, but I was out there for 2 weeks. So after the
you remember that little burn? You remember that little burn you feel?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I had an asthma attack.
I don't know if it was above or under sea level. We was like 6,000 feet above sea level.
Man, you high, you up there, Joe. You up there, man. You up there.
Yeah.
But I got used to that, Joe, man. You know, I won all my
same way like when you're on the airplanes and them ears pop. It was the same effect.
Exactly.
Only thing that breathing was like inhaling pneumonia out there.
Man, what? That joint was mean, man. It's mean.
Yeah.
That became my favorite spot, though, man. After that, man, I ain't never lose
another thing, man, all y'all can relate to, man. I think we was more scared the most of being the first one to go home. And all y'all know what I'm talking about. You get past that first night, and look, I can see Baker going, look, you know we used to make
we just lost Baker. Come on back in, Baker, if you just join back in.
Well, that's the first thing they was telling me.
I know he's gonna laugh at this. I gotta get him on. Because you know 25, 32, and 39 be stacked every night. He worrying about how many fights I gotta have. So looking at, oh, you lucky ass, you know what I mean? Because I ain't have to fight every night at 106. But boy,
there you go, he right back in.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah,
Bake.
Yeah.
I was telling the guys about how you used to get up there and your ass used to be waiting on the brackets to come out like you had to win a lotto ticket. Hey, Rashid, you hear him laughing?
Yeah.
Rashid, I know my brother all so well. And look, I knew I have a sweet bracket because he'd get the cursing. Man, this nigga ain't got to fight every night, man. You lucky as shit. Guess I used to tell him, Rashid, go running, brother.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Man, nigga, I used to be blown.
Hey, man, the day before that bracket come out, man, as soon as that joker come, that's when you know your fate right there, man. How you gonna have to work in that tournament or not, man. You gotta be like, man.
Hey, listen, couldn't nobody break a bracket down like James Baker, baby.
Oh, for real?
Baker look at that bracket, and he know how much weight he can hold, how much food he can eat.
Man, Baker, I ain't never know you had no weight problem, though.
Hell yeah, hey, Joe, I always had a weight problem.
I ain't never known that.
Man, that man used to have Abilene between his toes.
Damn.
Hell yeah. Hey,
Chop, I know you ain't had no weight problem, Chop.
Nah.
Still ain't got no damn weight problem.
He's still making weight
years
back.
old, still ain't got no damn weight. But he still went 139.
Yeah.
40 years later, still 139, man.
That's
God
amazing.
Damn, Joe.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
I got a good metabolism. I can say that.
Yeah.
Hey, working out.
So let's talk about the Golden Gloves, man. We're going to go back to the Hillcrest Golden Gloves, man. What were some of y'all greatest memories about tournament, man, and just give me an experience from anything that you remember, man. Like, just tell me a story. It ain't got to be about your fight. It could be about anything.
I'm glad I wasn't 147 because man was doing dirt,
Slim
doing niggas
playing.
dirty.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that off the muscle.
Yes,
I'm glad I wasn't 147 because one year everybody went nighty-night, baby.
Right.
He knocked everybody out.
Slim was cracking, Joe.
He knocked everybody out.
Yeah, Slim was cracking.
And listen.
He only one guy ain't been knocked out. He knocked everybody but one guy.
I never said this, but Adam reminded me a lot of Mumbo come fight time. Shorty playing all that, but when them gloves used to go on, I don't know what he probably, like I said, he probably ain't know. I'm a student of the game, so I watch all my boys' temperament. He gonna talk in Joan, but once they called him to that glove table,
that's done.
Started to get that grit, man. He was just like another animal, man. You know, like a animal you couldn't control, man. Like he get in that zone, man.
They used to be a hell of a experience being in that back room.
Man, what?
That back room, Joe, you be in that joint ready. They call your name to that glove table. You like, man, let's get it.
Remind you of a pro show though in the back,
man. Damn sure did.
Everybody,
man, you might see Julius Newton, baby, over that motherfucker.
Hey, listen, I miss Hillcrest hosting them fights like that
over that
back in the day, though.
You might see anybody over that motherfucker.
And you know what's so beautiful about it was the week before the fight, you go check that sheet and you be like, damn, Slim fighting Slim. Slim fighting Slim, man.
Hell yeah.
Man, Slim fighting Slim this week.
Hell yeah.
Be like that.
I remember one time this was years ago. I was young in that, but Gary Payne had to fight Andrew Council.
Woo.
Now.
Damn.
Slam.
Damn.
I say, oh my, hey, this is like my first experience watching Gary Payne fight.
Damn. I could imagine that, Joey.
Man, that was a mean jump, Joe. I ain't gonna even hold you. Mean jump.
I missed that shit though, man. That's the one thing about boxing that gets you the most is that motherfucker, that heel press. And man, the Nationals be like that, but that Golden Gloves home, man, it was something about that joint, man. I remember Chop had a stacked joint too. I was looking forward to him at one. He was at that time. I think Chop was fighting 132, if I'm not mistaken. Like 92, was it 92?
Yeah, it was 139 though.
39, you still fighting 39? Okay.
And 32 and 92. Oh
no, my partners. I'm mixing it up with Madman Newton was 32, I think.
Yeah, 32.
Yeah, 32. And I wanted to see that matchup between them two, like you know, between Chop and Man Newton. I thought that would have been a good rumble there.
They fought. Didn't y'all fought before?
Y'all fought?
I think so.
Yeah, they fought.
Chop got so many damn fights, he don't even remember shit.
That's no bullshit.
Long time.
Hey, but look, do y'all remember that national team we had? It was Sean. It was Sean. It was me.
What you say?
It was Zaire Rahim. Then it was you. Then it was Jermaine Fields.
Oh, that's a mean squad. Y'all had a mean mob, Joe.
Then it was Chop. And then it was Gary Jones. Oh. And then it was David Reed. Do you remember that Nationals?
Yeah, that was 95.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Michael Warwick and all of them was in that
national team we ever had. You remember
that's
that?
A mean mob y'all had there, though.
Man, that motherfucker was stacked.
Is that from the trials, the Eastern trials?
Yeah. Nah, that was
U.S. Championship.
That was U.S. Championship.
U.S. Championship. Okay.
Man, we was stacked, man.
Damn.
That's when Gary fought
Sean Dish was on that team.
In the ring, and man, we had
another
stacked out that motherfucker. Man.
Hey, James.
Yeah.
I had a flashback a week ago when I was up Howard University for the press conference. It was not funny.
Yes, that shit was.
No.
He popped a Marine in the jaw over phone.
He what?
I stole the Marine, one of the Marine guys.
You did?
Yeah. You remember Hank? You remember Hank Markin? He used to fight Ams. He was a
White boy.
yeah. He was on the Marine team. Mark was
What?
popped his ass. We was at Howard University for the Mayor's Cup.
Oh, the Mayor's Cup, because the Mayor's Cup was up that joint though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's how I got my first chip tooth. What I hit him for?
Yeah.
Cause he wouldn't let me get on the phone.
What you mean wouldn't let you get on the phone? He was
using the payphone. He was using the payphone. I was like, let me use the phone, man. He was like, I'm on it right now. I was like, man, you need to hurry up. So he wouldn't give me the phone, so I stole his ass.
What happened? Did you drop him?
I started running because it's like, yeah, Marine, your ass going to jail.
Right.
Man, buddy.
Yeah, no bullshit. Yeah, man.
Hey, Chuck, you remember?
God rest his soul, but I ain't get along with Sean Fletcher. I couldn't stand that Bama.
Sean Fletcher.
Yeah, he
Right,
passed,
he was in the
man.
Navy.
Good, great guy, man. We wound up mending ways
119.
like 3 years before he died, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was strong, old motherfucker. Yeah, we fought.
Sean Fletcher. Which one is Sean Fletcher?
He was in the Navy.
The Navy. Okay. Yeah.
Him and Julian Willer, I think, was on the same team.
Okay.
Sure was.
Yeah.
But
listen, brothers, man, it was an honor and a pleasure, man, to have y'all on here, man. You got it, brother Daoud.
It was an honor and a pleasure. Thank y'all for the history.
I thought y'all wanted to talk about Lamont Roach.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Now,
okay,
I'm gonna start with you, with Clarence. Give me your take on this fight between Lamont Roach and Gervonta Tank Davis. Your opinion on this fight.
I mean, man, Tank Owls too, man. Man, anything out of DMV, man, I'm with, man. You know what I'm saying? But Lamont from here, man. I mean, I got to go with the home team, man. I'm a real Washingtonian, man. So when it come down to like what's gonna happen with the fight, I'm past all that, man. I ain't even trying to figure that shit out.
Right.
Right. That's how I got to go, man. But anything out of DC, I'm with, man. I don't see it no other way, man. I'm just but I'm also hoping that both of them, man, go in there, man, and do what they do, man, and both of them come out healthy, man.
Don't know.
So with that, man, I ain't really predicting on that. I'm just, I'm with the home team, man. And just hoping both of them, man, come out healthy, man, and collect that money, man. That's it, man.
Yes, indeed. Chop, what's your take on it, man?
I mean, I worked with Lamar several years ago when I was just ready to get my world title fights with his uncle Roach. Roach was training me. Lamar has came a long ways. He got the experience. He got the talent. He's already a world champion now, but he's going against someone with way more experience than him, is a better fighter than him. And in the later rounds, you're going to see a different fight come out. And then Tank is a southpaw. Southpaw's always got that sneaky punch. Tank got a mean left uppercut.
Yeah.
But he also got a dangerous right hook also.
He got dynamite in both hands.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a great fight up until about the 8th, 9th round. It all depends on what Tank come out, how much pressure he gonna put on Lamar and make him fight, and how much energy he gonna make Lamar spend. But it's just a matter of time, man.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be a devil advocate for all of y'all on this one thing I'm gonna say.
Go.
If Lamar Roach is up 8 rounds, right? If Tank do that same stuff he normally do with try to get the rounds away, and Lamont box him the remaining of the round, stay away. You think he could possibly pull the fight off if he stay away from getting caught with a clean shot?
Yeah, I do.
I agree. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I
And
think that
boxing
should be
is show.
I think that should be a strategy personally.
But
I think he should go.
he gotta be real disciplined when it comes to that though, because
That's like the perfect fight.
one
Tank don't
slip,
have to fight the
yeah,
perfect fight.
he gonna
He don't
have, yeah, he
fight.
damn sure don't. He don't have to fight that
He don't
perfect
have to
fight.
fight the perfect fight.
Right. It's
Lamar
gonna have
do.
to be
Lamar
perfect.
have to.
He gonna have to be laser focused for this one here,
Yeah,
man.
he
Laser
can't.
focused.
To me, Lamar is not aggressive enough. He don't fight aggressive. Like kind of like iffy a little bit. He's good. Don't get me wrong, but
I
he
think
don't.
that's kind
He
of
don't
good
like.
though that he's not so aggressive though.
Right. It could be
I
good or
think he
bad.
is.
I
He
don't
a
want him to
roast
fight
fighter.
aggressive
What
this
roast
one
fighter
though.
you know that's not aggressive?
This the one he shouldn't be aggressive.
I agree that.
I mean, what I'm saying is like ring generalship, like taking it to him though. Even though you don't have to be aggressive, but
Yeah.
keeping the tab on him, moving forward, not coming backwards,
Yeah.
fighting forward. Don't be on your
I just
back.
watched him fight. He just fought that guy from over Island, man. He broke that guy's body down, Joe. I'm trying to tell you, like,
Oh yeah.
he broke his body down.
Who did that?
Lamont, the guy
Talking
he
about the
fought
dude
from
that tank stop.
the guy after that. He fought he in
Oh,
DC.
okay.
He
Okay.
won. He beat the guy from Ireland. He was undefeated too. He beat him, man.
You know, he's a good fighter. Don't get me wrong. He is a good fighter. He's a world champion for a reason.
Yeah, for sure.
He's not a world champion for by accident. He's a world champion for a reason.
Yes, indeed.
Get in there as long he get in there and don't respect Tank too much to the point that you lay back and you know because those big lights when people say fight in front of those major lights that counts for
That's true
something.
state. That's true state.
Waves get on you and we got to see where you at. But you know we love the brother. You know respect
Yes,
the culture
indeed.
and everything. We pulling for him. Like I'm not really. It's 50-50 because I like both of them.
Man, you sound like you talking about a funeral shit. Yeah, we love.
Yeah, no, I like both of them. I like both of them fighters, man.
So we gotta go to Sean. Sean, we need to hear your what's up, Sean. How you feel about it, brother?
My thing is, you know, everybody writing Roach off, and I get it. My analogy on it is if Roach not throwing nothing that make Tank respect him, it's just gonna, you know, it can be a early night if he don't like Baker was saying, be disciplined. Don't let the limelight get you and go in there and try to do too much and get caught. Cause Tank got that bottom line. But also, like Roach can punch too.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
That's real talk.
Roach can punch. So for me, that's a fight I wouldn't bet on because again, what I think Roach would need to win, I don't see him using quite often. And that's only because Roach fight what 130 for real?
Yeah.
I think the key to this one is Roach taking advantage of the angles when he attack. If he stay on that line too long and get hit with that sledgehammer, but it like Daoud said, that can go either way. I just don't think, and I could be wrong, that Roach is the more harder hitting puncher in this fight. I think if he can catch Tank with a combination, he can get Tank in trouble. But if he slip and get caught with one of them Scud missiles, I'm not saying he's gonna lose. It'll be a problem getting hit with that shit all night.
Yeah. James Baker, I'm gonna get your opinion too, brother.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much saying what Sean said. He just got to be real. He got to be disciplined enough to stay behind the jab and work off that. That's gonna be a task within itself. Because a lot of roast fighters, they coming. I don't know a roast fighter that don't come. I never met one.
Right. They normally forward comers. Yeah, they come.
Yeah.
So
because his uncle Roach trained me.
me too. Shit, he trained me for a minute. So he wanted that he's
But
coming.
Do y'all think he should do that this fight? You think he should come forward or should he be on the move?
I think I ain't gonna say so much as on the move, but I know he need to use his angles and use the ring a whole lot more. Not so much move.
Right.
You don't want to run from him.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying. You want to keep him
Make
in a
him
circle.
turn.
Right.
Keep them turning.
Has anybody ever done like if you let's be honest with the competition that Tank really had. Has anybody had a boxing IQ that fought Tank within these last 4 fights we can say had like having the Olympic like level or elite level?
I'd say this.
Like
I thought Frank Martin was a hell of a fighter for him. I told somebody before, said this would be a good test for Tank.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Frank he was a complete fighter, yeah.
As we saw, he got lackadaisical and got caught with that left uppercut that Chop talking about. And what happened? His ass went to bed.
Right.
Did he? Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, you gotta stay on them angles and keep your back off them ropes fucking with Tank.
That's
You cannot be fighting on the rope with Tank. If y'all ain't learned from Santa Cruz,
Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz at? Back on the rope.
And Santa Cruz has a boxing IQ somewhat in terms of like keeping on the national and international level. So he's one of the ones.
He knows Santa Cruz can hurt him. If Lamont don't hurt him and he can't respect his power, he gonna walk him. He gonna take his shots just to get 1 or 2.
Yeah,
but he ain't just bulldozed them though, dawg. You see when Tank caught him with that uppercut, he set it up and put his ass to bed.
Yeah, he set it up.
Santa Cruz felt like he got dropped out of a helicopter.
He set it up perfect.
Everybody look like it's easy in outside looking, but in the ring, them 3 minutes seem like it's forever.
Yeah.
And we racing, you gotta think on the go. It's not what people think. Only people that really box understand that when you're in the ring. One thing coach told me, and it stuck with me. Just because a fighter is better than you doesn't mean you can't beat him. So you can do any and everything.
I agree.
Statement though.
I agree.
He can pull it out. Anybody.
That's why you heard us all say, depending on Roach's game plan, because I never said Roach don't stand a chance. I just hope he stay disciplined to complete the mission.
Real talk. Real talk. That's the key to it for him. Is that
on the mission.
I like Roach's chances. I like his chances.
In the ring, like everybody got a chance. It's
I like his chances.
Nobody, because you could blink one time and get clipped, and it's over. Yeah. I mean, anybody got a chance. Like I say, any given Sunday.
Yeah, and the beautiful thing about it is this is a fight that if he do well, it's good for boxing overall for this area. Even if he don't even win a 12-round decision, just to go there and put on a good performance will be so great for this area. And I hope they both put on a spectacular show together. You know what I'm saying?
The pressure, you know what? He already a champion. He can go back down. Only thing
the pressure, I disagree with that. I think the pressure on Lamont.
Yeah.
If he looks good, his stocks is going to go up, regardless. If he looks good, his stocks going up, and he's going back down to be a champion at 130. He's not giving his title up.
It ain't no guarantee he's gonna go back down, man. Money talk bullshit.
Man,
walk,
get there,
they get to telling him $10 million a fight, but he got to leave that weight class. You think he's gonna stay at the smaller weight and make a couple of 100,000, maybe even at that weight? Let's just say he's making $1 million. You know, 1 million when you can get 10 or better. I'm going with the 10.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question, man.
I was money in this game, man, right? And like I said, even from here, nobody made more than Adam on their first pro fight.
Adam
That's
was
something else I learned. So again, you have to understand it's
Adam had that bag
of the fight. So I just think more of the pressure is on Lamont. Not saying that, you know, the pressure for him to lose, because if Tank already said he about to retire, if Roach was to beat Tank, right? Can you imagine all the pressure that Tank trying to get away falls in Lamont lap?
Yeah, that's true.
Now you got people calling you out at the belt, the title holder that he hold. Then you got people that want the belt that Tank had. All the pressure will be on Lamont, and I'm sure he can handle it.
True statement.
Hey, question. Because I don't know, like, I was looking at the press conference, and so Tank and Roach was getting into it, right? Did you see the press conference?
Yeah, I saw it.
And so I don't know. I guess I'm just
What you saying?
Oh, I'm just all DC, man. I
Go, yeah, get like that. Get like that.
Where Tank told him, man, he say, man, I don't care about all them ski masses out there. Man, you already know how Baltimore brings.
Yeah, he said that. He said
and
that.
In my head, I'm like, shit, Baltimore. I ain't. What was when I was coming up?
It wasn't
DC.
It was always.
And Philly will give you some. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Who in your weight class?
Show up for sure.
To me, I was like,
Baltimore's
Baltimore bringing it. I mean, like
Baltimore was irrelevant back then, man.
It sure was. Baltimore who?
You had the Maxwell Tellers.
Yeah.
You know, they was all right. They was
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But even they younger than me. But
they was non-voidable, man.
And so that's why I say like boxing now, man, just crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like I never thought that I hear no shit like that. Now don't get it twisted. He doing his thing, and
for sure.
It's a lot of action.
And he been running shit with an iron fist.
Yeah,
but this some new shit for me to see.
Yeah, and you know, if you really look at it though, he really he's holding back. He really trying to hold back a little bit, man, on like certain things he wanted to say. He really felt like he made a mistake when he said that one thing.
Yeah,
he was speaking on some street stuff when he was talking at Baltimore. How we get down. He was talking the street talk.
Oh yeah. But you know,
but even then it wasn't. They didn't really back then. They really
trying to make it real fun or make it. You know,
but then also you remember when at the end they was trying to say with Baltimore, he was like, nah, but together he didn't want to. He didn't want to separate it. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at him as he leaving, my home DC dudes. He left with Remo and all them.
Yeah,
he rolled out with the DC dudes.
He said DC my home. He said both of them my home.
That comment, it ain't go over my head.
It mine either, because I heard it too.
Stuff right
you
there.
Like me, Adam. You like me, man. I heard it. What do you mean by that? What the hell he mean by that? Yeah.
He said DC my home too.
Yeah.
I mean, look, like I told you, man, he one of ours. You know,
that's true statement.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But that comment right there,
comment had me the same way though, Adam. I was just like you. Well, I'm like, what the hell?
You know, those two fought as amateur too. They fought as amateur too.
Yeah, I'm about to say they do got a history. They don't fought twice.
Just another level though.
Yeah, they had fought twice. One time they fought where the father and Bernard and them did a petition because they sent it to the USA Boxing. And they allowed Lamont to go to the Nationals, and he ended up fighting him again in the Nationals.
In the championship.
Because of that this dispute that they had, because they saw the tape. So they thought he won that fight, the first one. And then they let him go to the Nationals anyway in the championship. So they got real history with each other, man. For sure.
It's all business on this level. It's business.
Yeah. And I really technically, like, he also said, these my peoples, because he saw Lamont Senior was shaking a little bit, which I think it was nervous, and I was up there shaking like shit too if I'm on national TV. You know what I'm saying? Talking, you know what I'm saying, for the first time. So he was nervous. I could see that. Right. That's cool.
Right.
It wasn't scary nerve. It was just nervous. But he was like, man, when he said, they're my peoples, man. He kind of backed off a little bit. So yeah. But hey, brothers, I appreciate y'all for joining us, man. We got some panels coming up too, man. I want y'all to join a few of those panels, man. Different topics. Y'all know how we do the best Olympic team or the best whatever we come up with, man. The best referees, judges. Y'all know how we do. I'm gonna invite y'all all on them panels, man.
All right.
Okay. That's what's up.
Man, ladies and gentlemen, it was a you got it.
No, it was an honor and a pleasure. Top it up with the guys, man. I appreciate y'all coming by.
All right, man.
No problem.
We out.
All right.
Peace.
If you're looking for a way to power up your nutrients with a plant-based protein powder, then Raw Vegan Plant-Based Protein is the perfect choice. This vegan protein is packed with essential nutrients to help you stay energized and healthy. With plant-based protein powder becoming increasingly popular amongst health-conscious individuals, it's no surprise that Raw Vegan Plant-Based Proteins has become a leader in the industry. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to increase your daily protein intake, this vegan protein powder can help you reach your goals. Visit rawvegan.com. Again, rawvegan.com.